Hello everyone, I'm Greg Luke, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 182 of Factorio with Angels and Bobs mods. Yes, 182. Where we are working on our, big fluid processing area. And we've gotten a lot, at least some of it done. We are producing what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fluids so far, just from the base 2 fluids being multi-phase oil and natural gas. And we shall just keep continuing doing that. I seem to remember that we were working a lot on this. Hydrogen sulfide gas goes in here to be turned into sulfur. Is it also exported? No, just here. Let's just have a look. That we actually do not need it. We can do this with it. But that was just something for water enrichment, and I didn't really care about that. So we have basically finished the processing of this. This we shall look at later. And this hydrogen fluoride gas we are putting in over here to make hydrofluoric acid. And we are also exporting some of it, I think. This is exported, and the gas that we make that from is exported. So we have... No, the hydrofluoric gas is not exported yet. Didn't we need that? So we've put our hydrofluoric acid in here. I cannot spell apparently. Hydrofluoric acid. We need it for givolite leaching, which we do need at some point. And for other gases. We need to export it for this though. Unless it's possible to just make it out of nothing basically. From fluoride ore maybe. Well, I think it would be a lot easier to just export it from here, so let's do that. So, new train station. Oh, I think I actually have this. No, not this. This. That includes the pumps or the pipes for it. Whoops. So, this stuff, right? We haven't made any of it because we do not have the purified water coming in yet. Apparently we do not have the hydrogen fluoride gas either yet. Oh, because we've put it all into the tanks, of course. Makes sense. We have it all in these few pumps. Maybe just this one. And this one, okay. But this should be the hydrofluoric acid. I think we really should get rid of those two pipes in the blueprint in favor of titanium piping. This is the one, so from here we export. Good. Let's name it as well, I guess. I need to be good at that. Hydrofluoric. Not sure why I'm capitalizing this. Acid, yes. Hydrofluoric acid. So I guess we should maybe get some of this going by actually making purified water. Could also start using this stuff. Could also do something about the carbon dioxide, but I know we are going to need it for a lot of different stuff. So it's not really something we just process into one other thing, like with most of the stuff we've done so far. So I think it's... wait, this doesn't need to go any further. I think it's a good idea to actually start processing the natural gas liquids, because they are backing up this process. So let's have a look at those. We can do all sorts of stuff with them. Mainly for methane, ethane, and butane, it looks like. And some naphtha if we mix in gas condensates. I'm not sure if we have enough of those though. And we can just increase the yield if we mix in residual gas. 50, 30, 20, 40, 40, 50. So it's also just a different mix of products, I guess. Or the ratios are different. We can just do this to start with though. Would that annoy me later though? Hopefully not. Let's do this. We can always just change it. Natural gas liquids are here. So this is done in a advanced gas refinery. Do we have those? Gas refinery? I don't think so, but we can probably do it in here as well. Yes, we just can't do the more advanced because they have 4 outputs. Can I not make the advanced gas refineries? Yes, I can. Are we actually making them then? I think it's these. Should have brought some of those. Oh well. I want to know how large they are though. And we can't see that from here. Let's actually go back and grab some of them. I'm thinking that we can make this line, or this production row, a combined thing of all the different natural gas liquids processing thingies. Which means that we can need to take in this one input, and possibly synthesis gas, and possibly gas condensates, and possibly residual gas to output the 3 main components, and toluene liquid, and naphtha, and carbon monoxide. That might be a little bit too complicated, to be honest. But still, I want to have some of these advanced thingies. Do we have tier 2s? No, they require reinforced concrete. How large are these? They appear to be larger. quite a lot larger actually. We might not want to use those when we don't have to then, just to save the space, but let's still just grab a few extra. You never know when you need them. Is everything else running as it should be? We're actually starting to spread a little bit much pollution down here. That could become a problem at some point. Is the carbon being produced? Yes. And we have all the ores, so it's all good, I think. So we want to do this. We don't want it down here though, we want it up in line with this. How many of these should be moved further along? I guess all of them, maybe not the crude oil. At least we could just do that on this side. Is it stupid to try to be, well, a little bit optimized with our pipe usage? Should we just cut this and then add a new pipe for example, methane? I think it's okay, because otherwise I think we will actually run out of free pipes at some point. Yeah. These we will need though. Not sure if we actually need the mineral oil in any way here. Lubricant might be needed to be produced here, I guess. We could also start producing coolant here instead of instead of exporting the base mineral oil actually. That would make our outposts easier. Why have I not thought about that? I think that's a brilliant idea. Have we not started exporting the mineral oil yet? Then it's an even better idea, I guess. Because then we don't have to get rid of any in some tanks. No, we're just producing it for now. Okay. So for this we need the natural gas liquids in. So we can have one here, but I feel like we should keep these three together. Basically just because I expect to see them together. And these pipes will get in the way at some point then. We probably should have kept the pipes for everything we want to export at the bottom. because then they will interfere with less of the other pipes. But let's just try and do that from now on, I guess. Or we could just move this one down, because there's nothing in it anyway. So we're not going to use these two pipes for anything else. So let's pick one of those. Let's just make sure that I take the right pipe and put in there. So it was in this one before, right? We came from... what? Where? Okay, let's just follow this. It is the hydrofluoric acid, yes. Also, these need to be reversed. Hydrofluoric acid. We want this in this pipe now instead. This is the pipe that needs to go in here. Let's just check that at the other end. This one. Yes, hydrofluoric acid. Good. Then we should be able to get these into a good position. What is this again? It's the oxygen. Okay, that is full, basically. So we have these three: methane, ethane, butane. This pipe is not in use. Good. And this can just be scaled up. Okay. So we're taking care of some of the natural gas liquids now, so everything should start working again, I would think. Until we're back up on these. I think we just need to make our awesome purified water now, just to make sure that we have it. We need it for the hydrofluoric acid anyway. That gives us saline water as well, of course. Let's just check that I have not forgotten about a way to make purified water that's better than this. Purified water. Product of water purification is the one we are considering. Steam. Oxygen and hydrogen. Nah. We are going to make it out of water. And how is it? It takes 1 second to use 152 times, or with a graphing speed of 2. So we need 300 water per second. That's 5 of these. Let's just move this in one tile. Good. We're not gonna export any of these, right? No. So we just need them in here, into pipes that are not too far down. Something like this. And we probably need to scale this a lot. Do we want the space in between or not? Let's just keep it. Doesn't make too much of a difference. Then we need the purified water in here. Oh, the purified water was supposed to be here. Okay, change. This one, right? Dang it. No, that's oxygen. This one. Yes, this one. Okay. Is acid gas only supposed to go in here? I think it is. So this can actually stop right there. Hydrogen sulfide gas shouldn't go any further than here. Oh. Good. So our base mineral oil is backed up. We can start turning that into lubricant and coolant. Should we just do that? I guess so. And about 5. Let's grab more. How did this get in here? That's not supposed to be. Okay. So turn this into lubricant. We need residual gas for that first, though. Turn it into coolant. That's something we can do. In a chemical plant. Water and mineral oil in, coolant out. Oh, that's the lubricant, dang it. No, it's also the coolant, come on. Keep focus. Coolant. There we are. Takes 4 seconds with a crafting speed of almost 3. So a little more than a second. 1/3 more than a second. At least, so we can just do it with 1 water ball. In and lubricant We need to export it, so it should probably go far down. Like right into this. Okay. Power. That's probably more than enough coolant, I think. Maybe not. But it's a good start. So let's start putting that into a depot. Coolant here, please. Good. So we have an outlet for our mineral oil. Then we need an outlet for the naphtha, basically. We could also start handling the lubricant right here. And then just get the... was it gas residuals in later? This stuff. Yeah, are there any other recipes for lubricant? Well, from fish oil, we're not gonna do that, so it's just this. Good enough. Oh no, underground pipe. I pretty much feel like going back to a base and grabbing some concrete to just make movement a little bit faster around here. We could also, while back at base, actually produce a jet plane. But I don't think I would be using it for these small distances anyway. So it's not really necessary here. So pipe, underground pipe. Well, it should be filled with pipe already. And it is good. Let's just grab some more of that. Then we're good on this. Then concrete. We're not really producing this anymore, right? So we actually just can't use all of it at once. I think we have it in a warehouse. We do. It's quite a lot though, so no real problems. So I guess we have everything we wanted. Let's go back. It might have been a little bit overkill with that wide of a path, but whatever. We have pipe again. Lubricant. Do we need lubricant in anything else here, or is it just as an export? None of this. It's just as an export. Oh. So it needs to go far. And we shall use this pipe. Yeah, this needs to continue because we probably have more processes making sulfuric wastewater. So this is for lubricant. Wait, we are naming all of these as if it was inputs. This should just be coolant. This should just be lubricant. And the rest are inputs. Okay. Now, give me... Oh, this is stupid. I guess we don't need these at the moment. I think they're supposed to be filter inserters with just one of the catalysts at some point. I think that's what I thought. Then we would have these at all the wagons. And then reserve some space for the carriers in each wagon. Sure, something like that. This is a bit better. There we go, that should be almost done with lubricant. Good. And we will have to connect this later. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.